Cool. Thankfully, we've got Shaun Fitzgibbon, the Southland Hawke Cup captain, with us today. Have a bit of chat about the game against South Canterbury at Queen's Park here in Invercargill this weekend. But before we get into that game, I'm just keen to talk about the first two games of the season. Two games, one against Otago Country, the other against Mid Canterbury. Two outright wins. You must be pretty pleased with how the team's been performing to date.
Yeah, to be fair, we've had a good start, and it's always, I guess, with this sort of short competition, or the short nature of the competition, it's always good to get an early win. So to have two outrights and going into the last couple of games has sort of set us up pretty well. So.
What have you sort of put it down to? I mean, obviously the team's been performing pretty well, I suppose, with the ball taking plenty of wickets in some low-scoring games, but some guys stepping up with the bat as well.
Yeah, I think so far in the first two games, it's quite pleasing that we've had a couple of guys contribute, with a couple of our Indian boys, especially Haas. He's looked at another class, and yeah, he's hoping that can continue on for the next couple of games as well.
I guess having the Indian contingent there coming in the last few years, I suppose, to the SIT to study, it's added something really different to Southern cricket, and obviously bolstered up our Hawke Cup squad as well.
Oh, definitely, and I think the guys that are in the team now, apart from obviously Venkat, whose classes are overseas play, but both Harsh and Amar have been in probably the community for probably the last 3 or 4 years, and they've fitted in really, really well. And someone like Amar now is he's a bit of a joker amongst the team, and that's just probably due to the culture of our team, and also how well he's fitted in as well.
You've been able to call on Jacob Duffy, obviously, against Mid Canterbury, and he'll play this weekend as well. What does he sort of bring to the team? I mean, experience-wise.
Oh, without a doubt, Jacob has played a lot of first-class games, and he's got a lot of experience at that next level. And it's just it's also not just his bowling, but just also, I suppose, his thinking around the game, and that was pretty evident in the last game. He had like little plans that he wanted to do, and for a guy that's sort of coming back from the Otago team, he was really keen to push other guys, and he didn't want to bowl all the time, that sort of stuff. So yeah, he's fitting really well as well.
And then this weekend, obviously, you get to call on Ben Rose as well, who's been playing with the New Zealand under-19 team. Young guy, but obviously nice addition to have him to the team as well.
Oh, definitely. Ben played a couple of games for us last year at the back end, and he showed his class then. I think on debut he might have took 6 wickets in his first match. So yeah, I guess he'll be looking to come in, and I guess for him it might have been, for him from a team point of view, a disappointing end to that under-19 World Cup, especially after they started so well. So he's keen, and he'll bring, I guess, a lot of energy and enthusiasm to our team tomorrow, hopefully.
We've got 3 either former or current New Zealand under-19 players, I suppose, in this side with yourself, Jacob, and Ben as well. There wouldn't be many Southland sides to be able to roll out that.
No, and I guess that's that's probably quite a good achievement for Southland, and I guess Ben's still got a lot ahead of him. He's probably, him and Jake, guys that can probably still go on and play at that next level, which is always good, and it's always good for a wee province like Southland to, I guess, be represented on the national stage and international stage. So yeah.
Just this weekend, the way the points table stacked up, I think you're tied with South Canterbury at the top, or they have a game in hand, don't you? On the end. This is pretty vital though. This game, isn't it? Get some points out of it.
Yeah, especially with both Mid Canterbury and North Otago playing as well. So like, if we want to go into in a couple of weeks when we play North Otago, I think it's important that we at least look to take some points from this. But I guess on the flip side of that, with it being South Canterbury's last game, they'll be looking for an outright, so that sort of could potentially, I guess, lead to some opportunities for us to pick some points up if we obviously play well. And yeah. I
understand the pitch up in Ashburton when you beat Mid Canterbury probably offered a bit to the bowlers, did it?
Yeah, it was quite hard to bat on, and I guess our boys, I guess with Jake in there with a wee bit extra pace, that some of the balls that he was bowling and some of the ways that Mid Canterbury getting out was it was pretty unplayable. So probably a different story come the weekend, but that's sort of probably something we've been working on at training. The bowler's been working on just trying to be consistent, hitting the right areas, and trying to get the batsmen to play 90% of the time.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably going to be likely to be a few more runs in this pitch.
Yeah, looking at the wicket and looking at the outfield, you would think that, and I guess it's a good opportunity for some of the guys in our team who haven't contributed with the bat over the last couple of games to show their worth, and hopefully lead to a full team performance with the bat, ideally.
Excellent. Oh, thanks very much for your time, Fitzy, and hopefully we get a few down here at Queen's Park to have a look.
No worries.